I don't know. I just think it's crazy. You're like, don't spoil a show that came out 10 years ago that I'm not.
I don't agree with you.
That I'm not actively a show that came out 10 years ago that I'm not actively watching. Can I finish?
Yes.
A show that came out 10 years ago that I'm not actively watching. You won't let me talk about the ending. I'm going to watch that probably in 2 years, so don't spoil it. But it came out fucking 20 years ago?
Dude, is everyone supposed to see every single show ever under the sun?
Skip it up, boop. Welcome back to My Wife's Boyfriend. We're your hosts, the Pointer Brothers, Mike, Henry, Trevor. We're still the hosts, same hosts as we were last episode.
Yeah, no changes.
Is My Wife's Boyfriend joining us today? Again, I think we would just get out in front of it this year. Is he joining us?
I don't know.
He did his press tour.
Yeah, you finished Florida.
Yeah, you guys gave him my number last episode.
Yeah,
and he gave me. I got his number and I gave him a call. He's supposed to give me a call. That's Mike was supposed to set up the meeting. Whatever.
Wait, what?
Last episode, you were like, I'm going to give you the Trevor phone number. You gave me his phone number. He was supposed to give me a call. He never gave me a call, so I gave him a ring.
Okay.
I was like, hey, it's Trevor on the horn, whatever. Are you making it to this week's episode? Like, we really need you out here. Like, it's been 40 plus episodes now. Like, we need you to get on the show. Like, people are asking for you. It's a whole thing.
It's ridiculous.
It's becoming a thing.
And he goes, cookbook went really well.
Okay.
Press tour went really well.
Okay.
We're doing desserts.
Like a new cookbook.
He's doing a dessert-only cookbook, and he's locking himself away in like a I think in the Swiss Alps somewhere.
No way.
Yeah. Swiss Alps.
Buddy's gone.
Swiss Alps cabin with a bunch of sugar, flour, and other types of like cream cheeses and stuff and chocolates to
cream cheeses
to start making different. In
good for lad.
Do we?
Yeah.
Can we get a percentage of like these cookbook profits or something? Like I feel like he owes us.
Yeah, he does.
Like a stipend at least, or repercussions. No, that's not it.
No,
what's it like? Like when
royalties?
Royalties
from each sales. We need a royalty.
Some money. Some money.
Well, this is what I will say. I was helping him write his contract for his cookbook and his publishers. Like I was looking over the Penguin Publishing stuff, and I did. You didn't really look it over. I did write us in.
You wrote us in.
I wrote us in. Yeah.
Then you know what? I'm rooting for him.
Same.
I'm rooting for him.
Me
Good
too.
for him.
Yep.
Good for him.
Yep.
Yeah, no, 2025 was a tough year for My Wife's Boyfriend. Yeah. Things are looking good. Things are looking up in 2026. That's good.
Yeah. Well,
that's great.
So hopefully we'll get him at some point. You guys will meet him.
Yeah.
Dude, so I know we were just talking before we turned on the equipment. We're talking about TV shows. We're talking about Stranger Things. I know the finale's been out for a little now, but we've never really debriefed the whole thing. And I know we were kind of talking, which led me to some people loved it, some people hated it. And I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Like, has a TV show ever ended good then? Because all I've heard is like Game of Thrones, Sopranos. And again, it's subjective. People are like, I actually love the Game of Thrones, or I actually love the Sopranos. Like, but it's always love or hate. Has there ever been a common consensus on a TV show of an ending, a sitcom, anything?
Well, I will say it's funny that we filmed that take like 2 weeks before.
Yeah,
we filmed that clip 2 weeks before, and you were like, that was the worst ending of all time. And I was like, that was the best ending of all time. A lot of people had a lot of things to say.
Yeah.
But I do think it was an awful ending. Lost. You guys haven't seen Lost?
I've never seen Lost.
Have you seen full through?
No.
Okay. Well, another show, god awful ending.
Jeez.
Yeah.
See?
Like, dude, I don't know if it's like these writers get too far ahead of themselves and like cook in the first 3-4 seasons, and they're like, holy shit, where do we go from here?
They don't know how to end it,
Because Lost started getting a little wacky, where you were like, where's all this shit coming from? I mean, they pushed that shit out, I think, like 7 seasons, maybe like 6 seasons or something.
They're making dough.
100%. So you're going to do it, but then it's like, how do you put like a nice bow on this? I can't think off the top of my head of a show that ended, and I was like, holy shit, what an ending.
Because think about like when they renew it, right? They give you a fat bag, right? Renew it that just means payday for everyone when you get a show renewed. I'm just trying to think of shows off the top of my head.
Sopranos.
The Sopranos. I didn't mind it though.
I thought it could have been better.
Like Titicaca?
I mean, I don't think it's Lake Titicaca, but I thought it could have been. I thought it could have been honestly better.
Like, are you talking about the last episode or like the end of the show in general?
Like the end of the show in general, like the finale, like
the last episode.
The last episode. Yeah. The end of the show.
I think that's tough though, because it's like you don't want the show to end. Like it's got to end somehow, right?
Yeah.
Whereas Stranger Things, I don't know, it was like, dog, just so many plot holes. I remember I haven't seen The Sopranos in a little while, like the ending of it, but I remember
I didn't
Just
like.
spoiler, right? Like it just ends kind of abruptly.
We
It
don't
does.
know what happens.
We don't know what happened. Right,
You
which is
don't.
like, okay.
You can infer. Also, spoiler. I didn't like how fast they killed Chris Moltisanti at the end. It was just like a car crash, and they were just like he was such a big part of the show, and then Tony like suffocated him.
So
and then
wasn't, but
he was
wasn't,
donezo.
wasn't he kind of like Tony was like beefing with him for a while. You could tell it was like building up to like this kid's about to go off the rails. Like he was going off the rails for a
True.
while, and you could tell Tony was like, dude, I just have to end it.
It
Like,
honestly was a powerful thing where it's like he had the option to save his life and call an
Right.
ambulance, or just be like
right,
donezo.
because I think it was like built up over time for Tony to like,
Yeah.
okay, I've been thinking about this for a while. I see
True.
an opportunity. It wasn't just like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a good one. I'm trying to think. Oh, I actually did like.
Well,
what?
No,
No,
sorry.
you go. You
I
go.
was just gonna say, well, to add on to your thing, Henry, like The Sopranos is like one of the best shows of all time.
Totally.
Like I agree with you. Like it was built up, and I think it was powerful that like he could have saved his life, but he ended up
It
killing
was.
him.
It's
Like it makes sense. They did kill him off quickly, I guess, but it was like
it was
I
one of
think it
those
was
where you're
kind
like,
of
oh
a-
shit.
yeah, it was like no way. Like
Yeah.
when he did, I remember watching for the first time. I was like, holy shit,
Yeah,
that's like your
No.
family. Like that's fucking crazy.
it's true. 'Cause I think you look at it and you got to talk with other people because sometimes you might just like look at it in one lens, being like, wait, why did he do that? And then you got to like really think about it. If you talk to somebody else, they're like, well, dude, think about what was going on here and here and here.
yeah.
But dude, I've never like a show where people are like, dude, like again, I'm watching Game of Thrones and I'm going into it with an open mind because everyone's like, dude, go into an open mind. Don't think about the ending. And everyone's like, it's awful.
Yeah, I think it was another one of those where you're like, the fellas over there just tried to wrap it up, and it was like, fuck, man, you guys could have done so much, and you know what I mean, so much more. I think that one again was like, there's so many storylines they just kind of cut short.
Yeah.
But
I thought, I know this is only one season technically, but True Detective season 1, I thought was actually great start to finish. Have you seen it?
Yeah,
that was great.
I
but
thought
it-
the ending was cool.
But again, that was just like one season, right?
Yeah, I
So
look
that
at
was
it
just like a story that they just started and finished. Like if they made the same, they used
same
Woody
characters.
Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey to do a season 2, and then a season 3, and then a season 4.
True.
It would have been like that. That's when
There
it
you go,
becomes
one
a problem.
season of TV. Yeah.
That's when it becomes like, you know,
it's like it's like a movie almost. You masterpiece this one
like wait,
season.
how about Ted Lasso? Because I was just thinking they like made another. I feel like that ended properly.
I do too. I remember talking to Dad, and Dad said the 4th season kind of like dragged a little bit, or like they were doing too much. But I remember it being like personally being good, season 1 through 4. But they're coming out with a 5th, which I don't. think they need to.
yeah.
But that was like that's one of my favorite shows too. That's a good show.
Yeah, that was a good one. What other shows? I don't know.
The Office, right? Everyone's like, once Michael Scott left. I personally still liked it once Michael Scott left.
Yeah,
I think he was my favorite character. Steve Carell, I think he's one of the funniest guys ever. But
that's also what, like 25 seasons or some shit.
No. I think it's like 13 maybe.
Yeah, but also, I mean, that's one of those. That's I feel like
Hundreds of episodes.
yeah.
What about Breaking Bad? What do you guys think about Breaking Bad?
Oh, dude,
That's actually gas.
yeah, and I think Better Call Saul also ended. I think those both ended well.
Don't
I
spoil
didn't
Better
watch.
Call
I didn't
Saul.
watch the ending of Better Call Saul.
Don't spoil Better Call
Now
Saul.
that I'm thinking about it,
Watch
if you've been talking about a show for years, like Better Call Saul, like, are you ever going to watch that? I'm just wondering.
Yeah.
Or am I never going to be able to talk
Think
about
about
Better
Game
Call
of
Saul?
Thrones.
No,
Dude,
you
that
can
was the
talk
thing in
about it.
high
You can talk
school.
about it.
No, I know, but Mike's
I'll
like,
still
don't
watch it
spoil Better
regardless.
Call Saul. But it's like, the show finished up like 5 years ago. So I
Think-
feel like there's got to be like a statute of limitations on like, we'll never be able to talk about Better Call Saul ever, I
No,
guess,
no.
because Mike hasn't seen it. But it's like, if it just finished like a month ago, then it's like, yeah, obviously you won't talk about it. In 2 months, you won't talk about it, right? Even a year, like, yeah, I get it. But it's like, that show's been out for,
So now you're just like the CEO of telling me when to watch shows?
I'm just asking. It's like, what, like don't spoil The Office. I haven't seen the end of it.
I couldn't even tell you how it ends, really.
No, I know. I'm just saying, it's a question. Is like,
Break it, but
I'm not saying you in particular. I'm not saying you in particular. I'm just saying, like, that's just like a thought,
Yeah.
right? Can we talk about a show like The Sopranos? It would be like, well, I'm going to watch it. Right? Like Entourage. Don't tell me how it ends. Like,
Well,
I'll
we
watch
won't
it.
watch-
Like,
oh, Entourage,
I guess in
yeah.
theory you could tell. Like, if I'm actively, here's
But we
the thing.
won't
Here's
talk
the
about it.
thing.
We won't talk about it.
If I'm actively watching the show, it doesn't matter how long ago it came out. Like, I feel like if I'm actively watching it, like, if you spoil a show someone's actively watching, that's kind of shit. Like, you're an
Yeah.
asshole, right?
Yeah.
But if you're like, oh, I've been thinking about watching that show, but it's like, dude, it came out 10 years ago. I've been thinking about watching it, so don't spoil it. It's like, but you're either going to watch it or you're not, right?
I feel I'm the opposite of you.
So you just think you're never allowed to talk
Well,
about a
why
show
would you want
ever?
to just spoil a show for someone?
I'm
Go
not-
out of your way to spoil a show.
If I want to talk to Trevor about a show that we watched and you're like, oh, don't spoil it, I haven't seen it. It's like,
I'll leave the room.
all right, I'm just talking about in general.
No, I know. I'd say like I'd leave the room. I did that this weekend with Stranger Things,
Right, but Stranger Things came out.
and I was like, "Oh, you guys want to talk about it? I'll close my ears for 1 minute, and you guys can like,
okay. Stranger Things came out 2 weeks ago.
true.
I'm talking about a show that came out 10 years ago, and you go, don't spoil it. And it's like, well, okay, well, are you watching it right now? No. Then it's like, we can talk about it. Because when you go to watch it in a year, I don't know. I just think it's crazy. You're like, don't spoil a show that came out 10 years ago that I'm not.
I don't agree with you.
That I'm not actively a show that came out 10 years ago
Just
that I'm
you're
not actively watching.
it.
Can I finish?
Yes.
A show that came out 10 years ago that I'm not actively watching, you won't let me talk about the ending. I'm going to watch that probably in 2 years, so don't spoil it. But it came out fucking 20 years ago?
Dude, is everyone supposed to see every single show ever under the sun?
All right, come back when you start watching Better Call Saul.
No, I'm being honest.
And let me
dude.
know. Let me know, because then I'll wonder if what Trev and I would have talked about for 5 minutes would have made a difference to a show. I'm just trying to to have a conversation about something.
I am too,
But
and I
it feels
disagree.
like you're taking it a little personally.
I'm not taking it personally. I'm just
Okay.
saying, well, wait. If we're having a conversation, can I not have a rebuttal? Is my rebuttal mean I'm taking it personally?
But I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying.
I do
Stranger
understand your
Things
show.
came out 2 weeks ago.
I do.
Or a month ago.
I do.
Right?
Forget the thing I said about leaving the room with Stranger Things. Just
Right.
forget I said that. That was invalid.
Okay. Right now, if you were to tell me, like Entourage, a little bit different perhaps, but if you were to tell me how that ended, like, yes, I'm thinking about watching that show.
But I wouldn't.
I know.
Okay,
I know.
sorry,
In general,
keep
let's
going.
say it's not Entourage. Let's say it's what's another show? Give me another
Breaking Bad.
Or no, one that's already come to a
right. Breaking Bad. Let's say I've never seen Breaking Bad.
Prison Break.
Prison Break,
Breaking
right?
Bad, I don't know.
If you want to talk about the ending of Prison Break with Trevor, that's a show I've actually thought about watching. If
Okay.
you and Trevor want to talk about the ending of Prison Break that came out 10 years ago, and I'm be like, no, don't watch it. I haven't seen it. Don't spoil it. It's like,
I wouldn't.
but
Sorry.
don't you think it's kind of a force to say, no, don't talk? It's like, if I'm not actively watching it,
Yes.
even though I do want to watch it,
Yep.
if I'm not actively watching it, I think it's like unfair to be like, don't talk about it.
Okay.
Because it came out 10 years ago and I haven't started watching it.
Okay.
If I go, dude, I just started the first episode last week, don't spoil it.
Yep.
Yes, you'd be an asshole for spoiling it. If I say, don't spoil it because I want to watch it, I haven't started watching it, so you guys could talk about it.
I understand.
In my mind.
Yeah. Okay.
The second I start watching the show, even though it came out 100 years
It's
ago,
like I'm actively
don't
enjoying
spoil
it.
Right.
Don't like.
But it's like, maybe I'm going to watch it in a month, 2 months, 3 months. You saying don't spoil it or me saying don't spoil it because I'm going to watch it in a month is kind of like, you're an asshole. Just like let everyone talk about it.
Okay.
That's my take. That's my take.
I do understand what you're saying.
Okay.
I disagree.
Okay. No, let me hear your side of the story.
Well, it's one of those things where I feel like I've been in multiple scenarios where you're talking, and when somebody's like, "Oh no, I haven't seen it. Don't spoil it." It's like, "All right, dude, we'll talk about it later." Because you can talk about a million different things when you're hanging out with a group of people. If you're at dinner and conversation comes up, it's one of those, all right, dude, let's talk about it later. Or let's do that. Because I don't think you're an asshole for saying don't spoil it. Because there's a lot of TV shows like Better Call Saul. Like I did watch the first season a while ago.
Yeah.
And dude, I don't know, life moves on. You get busy. Sometimes you don't watch shows for months, 2 months.
Okay.
But I don't think it's like, but why would you? I think it's opposite. I think you're the asshole for wanting to spoil it.
But you're
'Cause
not. But
say
the
it's
thing
us
is,
three
you're
and we're
not
out to dinner and
you're
we're
not
talking.
spoiling it. It's just a conversation.
Conversation.
It's not
There's
like-
a million things to talk about. Why would you want to be like, no, oh, you've never seen it? Well, no, I want to talk about the ending with them now. Just talk about something different and just save it for later. Right?
Yeah, I just see so like I just disagree with you like so completely on that. So
See,
I guess we can leave
we're
it
on
there.
the complete opposite ends of
Trevor,
this.
what is your take, Trevor?
Well, yeah.
I don't know, dude.
There's no right
Be
or wrong
honest,
answer.
there's
I'm
no-
just curious because Mike and I are so clearly on the
I know.
opposite
I'm
sides.
like, clear
I'll try to
up.
mediate this. Okay.
No,
Whatever your take is.
let me
Don't take
ask
a
you-
middle of the road
You can
stance. just
take
'cause we're
no,
going-
no. You can take any one side. 100% honest. You either agree with Henry or you agree with Mike.
Can I just ask you guys one question
Sure.
first? Do you know anyone that likes to get show spoil? Like, do you know anyone that doesn't give a fuck? Like, they're like,
Definitely, there's people like I don't care.
there's some people like, tell me the ending. If I watch it, I'll
I'm
watch
not.
it.
Yeah,
but that's
Okay.
usually somebody who goes,
I'm not
here's
gonna
the thing.
watch it.
That's people who go.
That's someone
I'm
who's
never
not
gonna
gonna
watch
watch
it.
Like I was talking to my buddy Kling about Stranger Things, and
Yeah.
I'm like, "Have you seen it?" He's like, "Nah, I was gonna get into it, but like I didn't end up getting into it. Like, what happened? Like, you can just talk. Like, you
I'm
can
never gonna
explain it
watch
to
it.
me. I'm never gonna watch it. Right, right.
I've said that with other shows.
So
Okay.
That's fair.
yeah, keep going. I'm not gonna.
In my head, I'm just thinking like, okay, I honestly agree with both of you guys. Like, it's not like I'm taking
bullshit.
All right, here's my thing. Here's my thing.
Oh my
Here's my thing.
gosh, dude.
If we're having a conversation about something and someone's like, I'm thinking about watching that show, and then I'll be like, all right, maybe we won't talk about it. But then I'll hit them with like, are you actually going to watch the show? And they're like, maybe. I'll be like, no, we're talking about it. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, if you're not like, maybe I'll get around to it at some point. That does not validate you to like hold in the conversation from everyone else. unless you're like, I'm like what Henry said.
If you're,
I'm starting like, I just watched the first couple.
So you
I
agree
watched
with
the first
Henry? You
episode.
have to be watching the show.
I think you have to be watching the show
But
to
what's-
like have
well,
a stance. Like
so
you can't just put like,
But it's such like a
like I called dibs on this item that's coming
Yeah.
out yet. Like, but,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
because Mike, I know where you're coming from. Like, there's a million other things to talk about, but also it's like, dog, we're talking about a show that wrapped up 10 years ago. Yeah, we could talk about something else, but like, I just watched 50 episodes of this show. I'd love to talk about it. Yeah, you could talk about something else. You could talk about anything else at any point in time ever, right? Like, that's an argument for changing the topic to any conversation,
So
right?
it's like it's just your.
But I'm not doing it. So here would be the thing. If I want to talk to Trev about this show, Breaking Bad, or whatever, it's not like we're doing it to spoil it for you. Like, we're not like, yo, I want to spoil this show, so let's talk about this because I'm actively trying to spoil the show. It's just like, oh yeah, that reminds me of the time at the end of the season of the show, and then we would just talk about it. It's not like, yo, Trev, let's talk about the show because I want to spoil it to Mike. I want to tell Mike how it like lays out. It's like, no, I just want to talk about the show.
Yeah.
I agree with you. It's like you want to talk about a show that came out a while ago. Like I on the front of, like, well, I don't know, but it's also like, dude, there's so many great like critically acclaimed shows. Where I'm saying like Better Call Saul. If it was like some random ass bogus show, and I'm like, yeah, talk about it. I'm never gonna watch that, dude. Better Call Saul is like a legendary show. Say we're doing that, and I'm just like, oh, dude, like, dude, I'm watching Game of Thrones. It's so hard. That's the only show I'm gonna be watching for the next couple months,
Right.
And it's like I'm not just gonna stop my TV. Like TV doesn't stop there for me. Like I want to watch probably like Better Call Saul or something else. That's like a well-known, great show. I know it's like such a good.
It's
I know
you're
you're kind of an
saying.
asshole for being like, no, like I'm gonna spoil it for you in this conversation.
I think it's selfish to be like, no, do not talk about that show or that show or that show because I'm eventually going to watch them. Because I'm eventually going to watch them. It's been 10 fucking years. Why did you watch them?
If we're at dinner, I'll get up and go to the bathroom for 3 minutes. You guys talk about the ending.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't think we're clearly not coming to an agreement.
I think it goes both ways. I think it does go both ways.
Just taking the middle road.
No, I know.
You're taking the middle road. man.
I think it goes both. I think there's an argument for everything.
I
think
see
it goes
Mike's
both
side.
ways.
I 100% see
I see your side too.
side.
I see it.
I see your side. I don't agree with
I
you.
can see it. I don't.
All right, that's fine. See, that's the beauty of America. We can have this conversation. Anyway, Stranger Things bullshit. Sorry, but
Yeah, Mike,
Waddle.
you guys' take held up pretty well. I
Yeah.
don't think it was that great. But.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was.
If you guys are watching, like,
spoilers.
Well, the craziest part was all the plot holes, right?
Yeah.
We get season 4. They well, I guess spoiler, right?
Spoil it.
I don't know. You see Vecna. You see the Mind Flayer. We get Demogorgon. What were those bats? The Demi bats or what they call them? Like the Demi dogs, Demi whatever.
and then you got
but they didn't have any of the Mind Goblins from seasons 2 and 3. Which was insane. Like why?
Wait,
Why are you going to have the Mind Flayer, Vecna, like all this shit, right? But you're not going to show any of the Mind Goblins,
buddy. There is no such thing as mind goblins on the show.
You Mind Goblin these nuts? Tale as old as time. Tale as old as time.
old as tea, baby.
Yeah, Mike's taking a lap. Thank
Yeah,
you.
take a lap, Buster Bean. Come on.
Sorry about that one, pal.
That was a good one, Henny. That was a good one. You
It's just
officially
one
won
of
that
those things.
argument.
Let's
Now
move on.
you
Shut the
can't
cameras
talk
off.
about show, or you can talk about shows whenever you want, because you won that argument now.
Turn the cameras off.
So I win. Sorry,
Turn
I
the
win.
cameras
No,
off.
it wasn't a.
No, it wasn't a comp.
That's not a win versus lose, but-
mine's wins.
No, it's okay.
What's like? I'm trying to think of a real like.
A show?
No, I'm just saying like if you guys want to talk about Entourage,
Yes.
I'm gonna watch it, but I'm like, it's
also,
different.
it's
It's
not-
different. I
Deep.
think it doesn't go that
it's
deep.
not as it's not as deep of a show.
Right. That's like
it's
you. That's like you spoiling like The Office. It's like okay,
Yeah.
like whatever. Right.
25
no, I know.
25
That's
minute
true.
episodes.
That's true. That's true.
But also like if we were to talk about like on like I again, I know it's like you can talk about whatever at whatever time, and maybe though also I agree with you where it's like if it comes up in conversation, it's like why not talk about it in the moment? Because it's like where I say I know on my
Interesting.
front I'll counter argument my own point where it's like we'll talk about it another time. It's like when are you going to make time to talk about that another time if you guys leave?
Yeah.
But also, I think personally, just like if we were to talk about Entourage, like, and you hadn't seen it, I would just be like, all right, like we'll just like move on.
yeah, that's fair.
Like I just I
That's
don't
fair.
know.
I guess Entourage probably wasn't the best like example. But
Yeah,
Well, it could be something else.
I don't know.
For some reason, I can't think of like another serious show.
I think
Like,
I think Sopranos is a perfect example. Like you're like, this show's amazing. The ending just goes black,
Right.
and you're just like, what the fuck, dude? What was that?
Right.
they paid homage to like a scene from like The Godfather, I think,
Yeah.
though, where he hides a gun in the bathroom.
Yeah, it was a
and
good
then
one.
Kills him.
Yeah.
I've never seen The Godfather.
Oh,
though.
that is what they did.
And that's what
Yeah.
they did. So you automatically assume that when Meadow opens up the door, the guy walked out at the same time, and it goes boom.
I
Black.
didn't
His
even
whole
put the
family
two
saw
together.
him just get.
Yeah, didn't the writers or directors come out like
They don't even know.
Dude,
Oh,
They didn't tell any of the main actors. It's one of those interpret it as you want.
yeah.
now that I was thinking about it, I watched The Godfather. Was there 3? I think 1, 2, and 3. Watched them all on a flight, right?
Mm.
And I feel like that's kind of when you can lock in on some of those movies, right? Because there's always like all sorts of just a wide array of movies, right? Wide array on the flights. I was thinking, you guys remember when Oppenheimer came out, and everyone's like, "Go watch it on IMAX." Like, what was it?
24 mil,
20,
or
and there
whatever.
was like posts coming out that are like, there's these 12 theaters in the United States that have like the exact ratios.
I think
of
one of them was Universal.
It was the one, Universal
City.
Studio
Yeah.
City, Studio Walk or whatever that's
Whatever
called,
it is, City Walk.
and City Walk, and it was like, oh, we could go here to watch it. Everyone's going nuts for it. I think it was funny because I ended up watching Oppenheimer on like a 10-inch screen on the back of someone's plane. Like I was like, I'm gonna go here and watch it in this fucking giant thing.
Yeah.
I ended up watching on
Yeah.
like a lunchbox sized box on the back of someone's seat.
Sounds tough because I feel like it does change like the vibe, like where it's like 100% was
I'm
not
sure it
meant
did.
for that. at
Yeah,
all.
I'm sure it did.
I still have not seen it though.
Really?
No, yeah, it's so long, and I just like.
Well, Mike, here's what happened.
That's like that movie. Have
can
you guys
spoil
seen
it.
Warfare?
It's based on a true story. I did see Warfare.
No, I didn't.
That's like Warfare. It's like I think it's a really good movie because like the emotion, the suspense of the movie and stuff like that. But everyone was kind of saying that it wasn't as good as like a home theater because the sound engineering was so good in theaters that it made the movie so good. So if you didn't watch it in theaters,
Dude, yeah.
it didn't do it justice.
Yeah.
Like if you watched it at home.
I watched it on a plane.
Yeah.
I also thought that
Wait, what is
movie.
it? What was Warfare about?
It was about this. It was just like
This
Navy
unit
SEAL movie, but it was basically all just filmed in like one room, and it was like a 30-minute interaction, and they stretched it out for like 2 hours.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like with like Will Poulter played it.
Okay.
Eddie Munson from Stranger Things was in it.
Yeah.
A couple other guys were like the things. Dude, I thought it was I thought it dragged for so long, and right when it got good is like the movie just ended.
Yeah. I thought it was good. I don't know. I saw it in a different kind of lens, I guess.
No, 100%.
Did you see it in theaters, Trev?
No, I watched it at home, but I still thought it was like pretty good.
Yeah.
But Jack watched it in theaters, and then he watched it at home, I think, and he was like, "Dude, the experience I had at the movie theater was way different than when I had it at."
Mhm.
Yeah, that's interesting.
You guys see Marty Supreme?
No,
No, good movie.
no.
Good movie.
But I've been
in
seeing
this
a lot
case,
of.
like I'd be like, "Don't tell me the ending," because I might go watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I
but
wouldn't-
also
I
that
wouldn't say-
came out a month ago. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Came out,
Yeah.
Oh, Christmas Day? Yeah, almost a month.
yeah, a
ago.
couple month and a half ago.
Month and a half ago.
Oh, true.
I don't know,
This
6
episode
years
comes
ago.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it would be like, yo, have you seen Fight Club?
No, don't.
I don't know. Movies are a different story.
Movies are different.
2 hours. Movies
I
are
wouldn't
different.
want you to be
Movies are
like,
different.
ruin it.
Movies are different.
Yeah.
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 I still haven't seen it.
Moral of the story of this convo, guys: just don't ruin shows for people.
Not say, yeah.
I'm just kidding. Speaking of shows, I feel like if you're spelling show, it's like SHOWOWS shows,
Shows, yeah, I think so.
and that spelling bee. Segue?
Yeah.
That was
Good.
clean.
That
That
clean
was a
spelling
nice
bee segue.
transition.
Rate my segue transition.
So the scoring update
Wow.
from last episode,
Mm-hmm.
it's Mike has 1, 2, 3, 4 points.
Yes.
Mhm.
And Henry has 1, 2, 3, 4 points.
All knotted up after
Wow.
And
after I whiffed
have
on pneumonia. No,
No,
mnemonic.
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 Bullshit.
And
It's
I
tough
have
one.
3 misspelling, apparently. I don't know.
Mispronunciations.
Mispronunciations.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Might actually have to count that
I
as a
actually need to-
Questionnaire, dude.
questionnaire is
to-
crazy.
Questionnaire, bro. It's
Questionnaire
always been
is crazy.
questionnaire.
All right.
Where's
Mike,
there?
Mike's gonna kick.
Naire.
So
Sorry.
Mike won last time because he was 3 points. You had 4. So Mike, do you want to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay. So your word for today
Yeah.
is bourgeoisie.
Oh, God.
I
Yeah,
pass.
you're
I'll
done.
take the loss.
All right.
Thank you.
What's my word?
Bourgeoisie.
You're
What the fuck? You just
wait. You're trying to bait me into pronouncing it wrong.
Yeah, Trev, don't give into it.
No.
I'm not, I already said it once, bro.
Okay.
You know what the word is.
You can repeat the word. When have we not done this repeating of the word?
I don't know.
Bourgeoisie.
I don't know. I just don't want to.
Well,
He doesn't have to. He
Bourgeoisie.
doesn't want to.
Bourgeoisie.
bourgeoisie.
You
Yeah.
know the word. Have you heard it?
I've heard of it. I don't know
Yeah.
what it means.
Okay. Well, but
What does it
you
mean?
can
It's
ask
like
for a definition.
boar, it's like what
Middle
the animal,
class.
like a boar washes.
Middle class, often used to describe conventional or materialistic attitudes.
Bourgeoisie. BORZHARZI. Bourgeoisie.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Stuck at 4 points. Mike
How do
is
you-
wrong.
how do you
Completely
spell it?
wrong. BOURGEOIS. S.
Yeah, I mean, there's no shot, no chance in France.
Yeah.
Spell that.
All right. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Wait, it ends in an S?
Bourgeoisie.
And ends with an S?
Yeah.
Oh,
Bourgeois.
Wait, how the hell does that sound? Make bourgeoisie?
Well, no, it's like bourgeoisie.
Or is
yeah.
it bourgeois?
Wait, spell it one more time.
Bourgeoisie. Well, no, it's BOUR.
Hold on. So it's
yeah,
bour.
yeah.
GE.
Bourgeois.
I
Bourgeois.
S.
That's
Bourgeois?
Borges. That's Borges.
Bourgeois.
That's Borges.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Wait,
What
Trev,
is
what's
going
the word?
on,
Wait,
Trevor? That
you-
does not. The syllables don't line up. Straight up.
Wait a second,
Dude, no, I'm not even joking. I'm not even. That's bourgeois. That's like that's Borges.
That's Borges.
There's no
Trev, you just-
bourgeois.
Trev,
The syllables, Trev. Borges, dude.
Trev just spelled Borges. Hold on. Say that again. Say that. Say it.
It's bourgeois.
It's bourgeois.
Bourgeois.
But what is bourgeois?
Bourgeois is BOURGEOIS.
No, but what is that? What is the
Wait,
word
tell me
mean?
how it was spelled. Say the word. we just did.
Bourgeois is BOURGEOIS.
No, it's wrong. You did, dude. It's BOURGEOISIE.
Yeah.
Bourgeoisie. You spelled
Trev,
bourgeois.
You spelled Borges.
Dude,
I mean,
fucked
Mike
me.
spelt it wrong.
You bet-
regardless.
Mike, no, listen.
Mike, if you spelt it right, we would have
Listen.
given it to you.
Listen.
You spelled it with a Z and a J. Mike.
Listen.
If you spelt it right, Trev said.
So do you? Okay, so you could do it for any word. You just threw me up, and he just
No,
fucked my head,
Mike.
dude.
Bourgeoisie is a real word,
I know.
and if you spelt it the way that it is actually spelt, we would have given you the. We would have given it to you.
Of course, I don't know how to spell bourgeoisie. I might know how to spell bourgeois. Seriously, bourgeoisie.
If you
dude,
spelled that, almost worked in your favor. You could have spelled bourgeois or bourgeoisie, and you spelled it with a J.
regardless,
and an R and a-
regardless, why are you painting this on me? That's Trevor. Just
No, it's 1,000% on Trevor. It's
fucked up.
1,000% on Trevor.
It's 1,000% on me.
It's a
I
new
swear
word.
to God. I swear to God. I fucked up. It's
Yeah.
on me. I wrote bourgeoisie, but it's bourgeois.
Yeah.
So that's on me.
Is bourgeois a
Yeah,
word?
but Mike,
Is it
if you
just
spell
Bourgeois
Mike,
is a word.
if you
it
spell
means middle class.
No,
No, that's
that's
bourgeoisie.
bourgeoisie. I don't think
Dude,
bourgeois.
look at bourgeois.
bourgeois is. Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
also
Borges.
the same thing.
That's because when I meant to look at bourgeois.
No, Borges is a bourgeois. Is a
Yeah, Borges person. Yeah,
Borges.
new word. I get a new
Yeah,
word.
but dude, bourgeois is just.
I don't
there's-
think you get a new
there's
word.
no-
Mike.
Oh my god, dude, I'm not trying to drag this on,
If
but
you
it's like
spelled
that's
bourgeoisie correctly, we would have given it to you. Even if
Bourgeoisie
Trevor said-
says bourgeoisie and then tell.
Mike, bourgeoisie just has IE at the end.
if Mike,
You-
if-
But
you didn't even spell
Borges.
the beginning.
nah, you didn't even come. You didn't.
I
even
know,
Bourgeois.
I know, but you got to think about just the integrity of this whole
Nah,
game. You
Mike,
can't
I
just give
think
me
no.
At the end of the day, those are two completely
Wait,
different
Trev.
words.
Sorry, Trev. Bourgeoisie. How did you spell bourgeoisie?
Bourgeoisie.
How
Oh,
did you
take
sp-
off
how
the
did you
IE.
spell it?
Nice.
It's BOURGEOISIE.
Okay,
That's
wait.
bourgeoisie.
Is that what you spelled or no? Because that's Trev said bourgeoisie. So is that how you spelt it or no?
Well, apparently he
Is that how you spelt it or no? Because no. So all right, Trev. My word.
True.
Let's go.
he had you gave
Mike,
There's
what I'm
nothing-
saying is, if
Bourgeois.
Trev just spelt it with the IE at the end, and you had spelt it that way,
Integrity's
we
gone.
would have
Game's
given
gone.
it. We would have given
Game's
it to you
gone.
1,000%.
game's gone.
I pronounced
Sure,
it
go ahead.
bourgeoisie.
Game's gone. Game's gone.
It's true.
Game's gone,
It's
that's
true.
fine.
It's,
All right.
I messed up.
Yeah, you
because
did.
I
You messed
had
up
the
big time.
IE.
Fucked up big
You
time.
messed up big
You
time.
fucked up
Listen,
big time.
You messed up big time.
Trev, you got to leave the football before the football leaves you.
Yeah, leave the spelling
Listen,
bee before the
football's
spelling
left
I
bee.
you.
messed up, but Mike, it doesn't matter because you spelt it completely
Game's
wrong.
gone.
John.
No,
Completely
no,
gone. All right,
game's
fair.
gone.
All right.
Bourgeoisie.
We're moving on.
Dude, the only thing- I told you how to spell it after bourgeois. Whatever.
Trev's completely lost the plot.
We're moving on.
Trev,
to the
you've
next one.
lost the plot.
I'm dialed in. You got
The
to
game
ice
is,
me.
game
You're
has
trying to
never
ice
been
me.
more gone. Game's gone.
Henry, your word for today's paradigm.
PARADIGM paradigm. And he retakes the lead. And he retakes the lead.
What type of whack ass hit job is this, dude? Seriously, that is a bad one. That is unbelievable, dude. That's like, all right. This is a joke. This whole ep is an absolute joke, dude.
Nah, bro.
Buddy gave me
That's
a
good
made
work.
up word. Whatever.
That's light. Anyways, guys. Oh, man, we got to decompress after that one.
I mean, talk about just some bogus on a stick, dude.
Wow.
Load that in
Wow.
the boat chamber.
That was good shit. All right, fellas. Good stuff today. Appreciate you guys for listening. Stay safe. Make good friends. Ask good questions. Stay hydrated.
Stay safe. Make good choices.
We out.
You guys are goats. Love you guys.